this meeting to order. Can we please start out with a roll call?
Council President Corman,
Here.
Councilmember Prince,
Here.
Councilmember McIrvin,
Here.
Councilmember O'Halloran,
Here.
Councilmember Benedetti,
Here.
Councilmember Vaughn,
Here.
Councilmember Perez.
Here.
Roll call, Mr. Mayor, all present.
Okay, thank you. Tonight we'd like to start out with a proclamation. It is Parks and Recreation Month.
Okay, proclamation. Whereas a park and recreation center is where a child first experiences nature or participates in a physical activity, a place where friends, families, and neighbors gather and celebrate, a quiet area where an individual experiences respite and healing, or a facility and program where people participate in athletics, arts, culture, and events. And whereas parks and recreation professionals provide essential services and opportunities every day to connect people and make communities in the city better places to live, work, and play. And whereas during the COVID-19 pandemic, the community recognized that parks, trails, recreation programs, and natural areas are essential to individual and community well-being. And whereas parks and recreation professionals respond with resources that improve parks, trails, programs, and natural areas and offer public venues for communities to connect, learn from, and grow with each other. And whereas open space and natural areas are vital to ecological benefits of cooler and cleaner air and water, reduced energy consumption, reduced surface water runoff. And whereas City of Renton Parks and Recreational Professionals mission is to build an inclusive, informed city and make community spaces safe, engaging, educational, and accessible to all. Now, therefore, I, Armando Pavoni, Mayor of the City of Renton, do hereby proclaim July 2021 to be Parks and Recreation Month in the City of Renton, and I encourage all citizens to join me in the special observance and witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Renton to be affixed this 28th day of June 2021, signed Armando Pavoni, Mayor of the City of Renton.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Council President Corman.
I move the council concur in the proclamation.
Second.
It's been moved by Council President Corman, seconded by Councilmember McIrvin, that the proclamation be adopted as read. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries. And tonight, to accept the proclamation, we have three recreation assistants. Elaine Rosak, I hope that's how you pronounce it, Ryan Delphin, and Tanya Thomas. Good to see you all. Who would like to say a few words first?
I will begin.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Council President Corman, and all our council members. On behalf of the City of Renton's Parks and Recreation and Neighborhoods teams, we are honored to receive today's Parks and Recreation Proclamation. We have a variety of events scheduled in July celebrating Parks and Recreation Month. After being constrained by COVID for so long, we are looking forward to engaging face-to-face with our community, and we invite you all to get out and play with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Tanya, would you like to say a few words?
Unmute, Tanya.
I would just like to thank the mayor, council president, and all council members as well. We're very honored for this. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Okay, Ryan, you get to.
And just wrap us up by saying I copied Tanya's answer, right? No, thank you, Mayor, and thank you all of you on the council. We do appreciate you guys, so thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it. And we have fantastic parks, and you guys do a wonderful job. And I know that through COVID, it really left us understaffed. And I know with the hot weather, it's really brought a lot of people out, and you have really worked hard to try and keep our parks in fantastic condition. And I know that you're short-staffed, so we really appreciate your effort. So thank you
very much.
All right. Okay, very good. Next up is administrative report.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Administrative report. The solid waste utility hosted its second of 3 mini recycle events June 12th at Renton Technical College. Volunteers from the city's public works and police departments comprised the support team facilitating the event that focused on collection of mattresses, box springs, cardboard, and tires. A total of 171 customers turned out for the event and collected 412 tires, 98 mattresses and box springs, and over 1 ton of cardboard. Participants also donated 46 pounds of non-perishable food to the Salvation Army Food Bank. The final 2021 recycle event is scheduled for Saturday, September 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Renton Technical College, during which document shredding services will be available and styrofoam will be collected. Please watch for more information about this event after the Labor Day holiday. Update from our friends at Community Services. No fireworks or activities programs are scheduled for Sunday, July 4th at Jean Coulon Memorial Beach Park. The park will be open throughout the day, but will close early at 7 p.m. The swim beach will be guarded from noon to 7 p.m. Kennydale Beach Park will also close early on Sunday, July 4th at 7 p.m. and its swim beach will also be guarded from noon to 7. Henry Moses Aquatic Center is now open with limited days and hours for registration based open swim sessions and other programs. Please visit rentonlaw.gov/HMAC for more information. Summer camps are now in full swing. For more information on summer camp offerings, please visit rentonlaw.gov/City Hall Community Services. For updated parks and trails information, see rentonlaw.gov/parks or contact Community Services at 425-430-660. Information about preventative street maintenance, traffic impact projects, and road closures happening this week can be found at rentonlaw.gov/traffic. All projects are weather permitting, and unless otherwise noted, streets will always remain open. That is it, sir.
Thank you. Okay, next we'll open the remote audience comment period. It remains the strong intent of the city to have public comment regularly included on our agendas. Each speaker will be given 5 minutes to speak. You'll be called upon by a city staff member. The staff member will call the speaker's name and unmute the appropriate microphone, which will send an automatic prompt to the speaker of, "You have been unmuted." This is the speaker's cue that it's their turn to speak. Please begin your comments by stating your name, city of residence, and the topic you are addressing. Speakers should be able to see a timer on the screen, and please finish up your comments when you see the timer is close to expiring. Do we have anyone signed up?
Mr. Mayor, I have no one signed up in advance to speak this evening.
Okay.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address council? If so, please use your computer to raise your hand. And I see no hands raised, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I had one email I received I'd like to summarize for the record.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, I received an email from Allie Cohen of Renton thanking council and the mayor for considering body cams for the Renton police officers, and also some thank yous to the rest of council for all you do for our underrepresented communities. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. Next up, we have consent agenda. There's 5 items on the consent agenda for council consideration.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Council President Corman.
at this time, I'd like to ask if any council member would like any of the 5 items removed for individual consideration. Seeing none, I move approval of the consent agenda as published.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Council President Corman, seconded by Councilmember McGurven, that the consent agenda be approved as published. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries. Next up is unfinished business. Council President Corman.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Prince.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember McGurven.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Halloran.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the Finance Committee has 7 committee reports this evening.
Okay. Finance Committee report. The first is regarding approval of claims and payroll vouchers. Finance Committee approves the following payments. Accounts payable, total payment of $7,053,538.20 for a number of payroll vouchers and wire transfers. Payroll or vouchers and wire transfers. 2 is payroll, which is a total payment of $1,490,242.03 for a number of payroll vouchers, including 569 direct deposits and 7 checks. This is the May 16th to May 31st pay period. And then Kidder Matthews vouchers totaling $26,278.35.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the next report is regarding bonuses for police officer applicants. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the proposed change in compensation for lateral officers by increasing the hiring bonus by $10,000 and for entry-level officers by adding a $1,000 hiring bonus.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with this Finance Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Okay, the next report is regarding converting a record specialist from a 0.4 FTE to a 1.0 FTE position. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the conversion of a police record specialist position from a 0.4 to a 1.0 FTE, which is full-time equivalent employee.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with this Finance Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the next report is regarding property pollution and cyber insurance. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to renew the city's property pollution and cyber insurance coverage through Alliant Insurance Services. The rate of increase is 47.95%, primarily due to market conditions, for a total annual premium cost of $762,706.82, and the mayor and city clerk are authorized to execute implementing documents when they are ready.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with this Finance Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince. The council concur with the Finance Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the next report is regarding the hiring of a prosecuting attorney. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the request to compensate Pedro Chow at Step E, grade M29, effective July 16, 2021.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with this Finance Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince. The council concur with the Finance Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Okay, the next report is regarding the Puget Sound Emergency Radio Network lease with King County. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the 25-year lease with King County in the amount of $141,001 for space and upgrades required to house King County Puget Sound Emergency Radio Network equipment at Renton City Hall.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
this will allow our first responders much better communication within all buildings within the city. And with that, I move that the council concur with this committee report, Finance Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the final Finance Committee report is regarding an amendment to the interlocal agreement with the Washington State Department of Commerce regarding the Housing Action Plan. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to, one, approve the resolution to amend the interagency agreement with the Washington State Department of Commerce for the E2SHB 1923 grant to adopt the Housing Action Plan, and two, authorize the mayor to execute said agreement in substantially the same form.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with this final Finance Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the council concur with this final Finance Committee report. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thank you. Councilmember Benedetti.
I have no unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Van.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Perez.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Okay, next up, we have a resolution and one ordinance for second and final reading.
All right, the resolution is regarding the Housing Action Plan as mentioned in the previous Finance Committee report. Resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into Amendment Number 1 to the interlocal agreement entitled Interagency Agreement for E2SHB 1923 grant to adopt a housing action plan between the City of Renton and the Washington State Department of Commerce Growth Management Services.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the resolution be adopted as read.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the council adopt the resolution as read. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the ordinance is regarding speed limit changes for 3 locations and is for second and final reading. An ordinance of the City of Renton, Washington, amending Section 1011.1 of the Renton Municipal Code, reducing the speed limit in certain locations in the La Crosse neighborhood located in the vicinity of Lincoln Avenue Northeast, Monterey Court Northeast, and Northeast 35th Street from 25 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour, reducing the speed limit of Puget Drive Southeast from Edmonds Avenue Southeast to Benson Road South from 40 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour, and increasing the speed limit of South 132nd Street from west city limits to Renton Avenue South from 25 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour, providing for severability and establishing an effective date.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Councilmember McGurven.
I move that the ordinance be adopted as read.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Van, that the council adopt the ordinance as read. This second vote requires a roll call.
Council President Corman.
Aye.
Councilmember Prince.
Aye.
Councilmember McGurven.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
Aye.
Councilmember Benedetti.
Aye.
Councilmember Van.
Aye.
And Councilmember Perez.
Aye.
Roll call, Mr. Mayor. All ayes.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. Next up is new business. Council President Corman.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, thank you. So a reminder that a week from today, Monday, July 5th, is council holiday it's the observation of Independence Day. And then, so no meetings that day. And then I'd like to announce that Monday, July 12th, we are canceling the committee of the whole meeting, but we will have a council meeting that night at 7 p.m. and that'll be via video conference. And that's all, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Prince.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. On Monday, July 12th, at 5 p.m. via video conference, the Planning Development Committee will meet. We have 3 items on the agenda. Docket 16 update, Rainier Grady Junction Subarea Plan, and emerging issues in CED. That's all, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember McGurven.
No new business, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Councilmember O'Halloran.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. On Monday, July the 12th at 4:15 p.m., the Finance Committee will be meeting via video conference. We have 5 items on the agenda. The first is Senior Assistant City Attorney hire at Step D. Second, Risk Management Information System, Origami. Third is 2021 second quarter budget amendment ordinance and 2021-2022 fee schedule resolution. Fourth is vouchers. And fifth, emerging issues in finance. And that's all, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Benedetti.
I have no new business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Van.
No new business, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Councilmember Perez.
No new business, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, what's the wish of the council?
Move we adjourn.
Second?
It's been moved by Councilmember Prince, seconded by Council President Corman, that we adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Anybody want to stay here? Hey, with that, everybody try and stay cool. It's going to be another hot one tomorrow. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.